Adam here was our incredible sound recordist, and for a lower budget movie like ourselves, you normally don't get the luxury of having sound as beautiful and perfect as we did. So
That's
it was,
very true.
I think it's the thing that goes wrong fastest for independent movies. And he was a one-man sound department, dealing with very difficult circumstances of recording scenes next to waterfalls, and in some cases you were in the middle of the woods next to a freeway, and he somehow made that work, so props to him. Last very quick thank you. Will here is from Danner Boots, who provided all the boots for the movie, and also just hosted a big event for us at their store, so after they did the movie Wild, they had to do ours too. Any questions for David or Flula from the audience? And if not, I can ask them questions. There we go, from my dad.
Hello. You've got to introduce our beautiful daughter-in-law.
That's right.
I probably should introduce my wife,
Frankie,
who was in the movie. My parents have been married for 40 plus years, and clearly my dad knows what he's doing. So my wife, Jean, put up with me for 2 years, being very distracted and working on this movie all the time, and being in it at last second notice all the time. So thank you, Jean. So, David, tell us about yourself.
Wow.
No, any questions for Dave? Yeah.
I have a question for both of you guys.
Love you,
How
man.
much of the movie was written beforehand, and how much is it you guys just typing and chatting?
Should let Flula handle this one.
Wow. Well, thank you for that one.
Well, yeah, that's you. You can handle this one.
It's like a 50-20 split. 50 words were written, 20 sounds were made, and then you had to edit all of it. Alex edited this as well, and so thanks for helping us out. Yeah, it didn't work before he started actually editing it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We were having some trouble with it before we edited it into a palatable story. The whole, for instance, we saw the movie the first time, like the first draft of it, and no one had any recognition that I was in it, in fact. It was just a German exclamation point and like a little quiet man. So we added, I said it with love.
Yeah, I'm not offended. Yeah.
And so Alex had the idea to kind of create the William Clark kind of voiceover to give me more of a presence, so I wouldn't just shiver in his shadow all the time.
I'm not a
Yeah. You know, forced perspective, I don't know. Fair enough.
I apologize to any Lewis and Clark aficionados, because there's definitely a few historical inaccuracies.
Major liberties were taken.
Yeah, there's some creative license. Anyone else? Yes, please.
As an actor, what is it like designing a character that's like kind of a fictionalized version of yourself? Like, how weird is that?
Yeah, I mean, it was easier.
Yeah?
You know, I mean, we kind of, Flula and I have known each other, and Alex, for those of you who don't know, the 10 of you who aren't affiliated with us. We have been roommates, like living together for 10 years. We're not still, but when we first got to LA, Flula was one of the first people I met. Then we found him on Craigslist under miscellaneous. And we've kind of always had this, I was befuddled by him, as many people are in the world. I mean, this is...
Including me, so.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to do with himself either. So that was kind of easy. We knew that there was fun to be had with that. And we always wanted to make something together. And in between season 3 and 4 of Grimm, 2 summers ago, we had like a month. And we're like, we don't do it now, it'll never happen. So I'm now answering a different question. But it was fun to play, it's very, very easy and painless.
I would say, so I would also say we started this 10 years ago, doing really weird things together, and
Yeah.
just being these weirdos in front of the cameras. So it was kind of like us, but not us. It's like if you have a cupcake, but then you cover it in gravy and then put it in like a bowl of chili.
Exactly.
Yes, please.
I recognize a lot of the locations. I'm not sure, but were you also in some of the other places, like Silver Lake Falls?
Yeah.
Silver Falls State Park. We live in Silver Lake, California, so I always mix it up. Silver Falls State Park. Yeah,
In Silverton.
exactly. All those big waterfall shots are from Silver Falls State Park. Yeah, there's some license taking with the geography, but yeah, you see Mount Hood in there a lot. Yeah, Eagle
Nicely
Creek, if you're
done.
a hiker, is really
Are
recognized.
you with the tourism board?
Yeah, we filmed a lot in the Columbia Gorge. Yeah, we even filmed a little in Lake Oswego at Tryon State Park. Which, you know, it was funny, there's lots of shots of these guys, again, seemingly in the middle of the woods, and then we have to hold in like a group of like joggers.
Extremely
go by.
wealthy joggers go by.
Lake Oswego, dude, you know.
Oh, wow. Nothing against it, but it was how it was.
Yeah. Yeah, but hopefully we did State of Oregon justice. It's really expensive locations, and luckily the free ones were better than anything you could pay for. Anyone else?
We want to thank you guys for coming here. And again, like when I'm done with the movie, I want to like tinkle time and to know that there's Q&A. And we appreciate all that.
I have one more thing. Yeah, it's really cool. The Travel Oregon, which is the tourism department of the state, has started this contest where they're giving away. I just realized that this is less cool for you guys, but a free
This
trip
works
to
better in
Oregon.
LA. Free trip to Oregon.
But yeah. So you're all already winners. But if you enter it, you just have to tag a photo with Travel Oregon. You can win 2 free pairs of Danner boots. You can win 2 nights stay at the Timberline Lodge in Mount Hood. A bunch of other stuff. So it's more than worth it. Yeah, please.
Oh, I was just saying you hit it on in the movie and then you laughed quite a lot. What's the real height difference between you guys?
The real height difference?
Yeah, what's the real